Today's topic is a topic close to my heart and close to my stomach: food. We're here with Bernie Robinson from Robinson's Community Garden, Jeannie Rosen from Community Foundation for Kingston Area, and Chris Fieldhouse, who owns FreshCo locally. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you guys are making food possible. I kind of thought about when listening of what you do for this community and food. Bernie, tell me a bit about the community garden you own and operate.
We were talking one day and we said, gee, I wonder what it would be like to grow some fresh vegetables and see where it might go. And thank God, North End Salvation Army Church came on side quickly, St. Vincent de Paul, Martha's Table, and it sort of built on itself and each year, thanks to the great volunteers in the community and some of the really fine corporations that jumped in and helped with us to plant and grow these vegetables.
So Jeannie, tell us a bit about what you're doing with the Community Foundation and how and what you're proud of, I guess, with some of the what you're doing with local food or food in general.
Our job is to enable other not-for-profits to do what they want to do. In other words, it's not what we want to do. We try to enable them. And we always dealt with food security as one of the issues, but last year, our Governor General, David Johnson, made a challenge to every community foundation in the country. Can we create a smart and caring nation for our 150th anniversary next year? And we, the Community Foundation in Kingston, said, we took the challenge and we said, yes, we would try to do that we created this Smart and Caring Community Fund, which is new and different.
Chris, you're doing something a bit different with FreshCo in the way that you have excess produce. And I know I've worked in a grocery store growing up, and I'm not sure if it's the same industry standard wise, but I remember working in a produce department, throwing produce in the garbage when it couldn't be sold. So
you know what,
tell us a bit about what you're doing there.
Yeah, for sure, Dan. There's so much that goes into waste in every retail store, especially grocery stores, obviously. So if we can get it out there into different organizations, like we deal with, obviously, Loving Spoonful, we deal with Martha's Table, and the Food Bank Mission Partners in Mission as well, we do so much with. So it's just a great thing. So any perishable items that are, the biggest thing is if we wouldn't buy it, then don't expect anybody else to. So then we always pull it off, and then they pick it up 3 times a week.
So a Loving Spoonful is all about getting healthy food to people who couldn't afford it otherwise, enhancing access to healthy food. So we do that in a number of ways. One way is by picking up surplus food at grocery stores and farms and restaurants and delivering that directly to shelters and meal programs like St. Vincent de Paul, 25 other programs in the city. We do that every day of the year with volunteer drivers, and just get that food going, and it's always fresh because that's the kind of food that people can't afford, and that's what we all need to have our bodies thrive.
And with St. Vincent de Paul, what do you do to help bring food to different people?
So among other things that we do to help, like with free clothing and household items, we have a meal program that runs 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. Anyone is welcome to come. There's no sign-in. Everyone's welcome. Sit down and get served a delicious meal cooked by Lori Day, which is fantastic. I think some of the best food in Kingston is coming from our kitchen. I'm just saying. I truly do believe that.
Diane, tell us a bit about Edith Rankin and what you're doing with food.
Well, Edith Rankin is one of the 4 West End churches which have sponsored a Syrian family, mom, dad, and 2 little ones with a 3rd one on its way. And we're inviting the other Syrian families to come to Edith Rankin and meet our family and learn about especially about Bernie's vegetable garden, how to plant vegetables, how economical it is to grow your own vegetables. And I'm sure there's going to be a big learning curve for those people to learn what Canadian vegetables are all about, how to store them, how to safely cook them and preserve them, put them up in the fall, whether it's canning or freezing. And hopefully we will also have other families that will come in and learn these cooking skills with our Syrian families.